Savai Bhavan Atma Vinirmitam Jagat.
Savai Bhavan Atma Vinirmitam Jagat.
Bhutendriyanta Karanatmakam Vibho.
Bhutendriyanta Karanatmakam Vibho.
Samsthapaishyan Ajamam Rasatalat.
Samsthapaishyan Ajamam Rasatalat.
Abhyujaharam Bhasa Adisukaraha.
Abhyujaharam Bhasa Adisukaraha.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. My dear Lord, we are always unborn. Once in the form of the original born, you rescued me from the waters in the bottom of the universe. Through your own energy, you created all the physical elements, the senses and the heart, for the maintenance of the world. Purport. This refers to the time when Lord Krishna appeared as a supreme boar, Varaha, and rescued the earth, which had been immersed in the water. The Asura Hiranyaksha had dislocated the earth from its orbit and thrown it beneath the water of the Garbhuraka ocean. Then the Lord, in the shape of the original boar, rescued the earth. So now we can go into the different manifestations of the Lord, but as we were saying that maybe there are some questions, and we can continue. Yes?
Yesterday, Prabhuji was speaking about that Namaparati. It leads. There are some like reactions, and what is the reactions of Namaparati?
See, actually, Namaparati is the most severe form of, from Namaparat one gets most severe reaction. Like, you see, like Madhurya Kadambini, Sri Vishwan Chakravarti Thakur, then he describes there are 4 kinds of anarthas. The anarthas which you get from different kinds of activities. So you get anarthas, the anarthas in the heart that become manifested from then various sinful activities. So one sort is by by doing impious activities, just a plain sinful activities. So that's the dushkrota. Sukrota is by doing pious activities, materialistic pious activities. Also one creates anarthas. Then another is from aparat. Then it's an aparadotta. And these are from the namaparat. And another form is from sevaparat. So these 4 forms are there. From that, anarthas manifest in the heart. Now, there are various levels of when the anarthas get removed in the process of devotional service, from Shraddha to Prema. So, they get easiest is to deal with the dushkrota and sukrota. These just plain, just conditioned nature, dealing with just illicit activities. These are very easy to get rid of. And they get destroyed basically by bhajana kriya. Then almost completely destroyed. Then there is a purna, which means completely destroyed. They are by nishta. And by ruchi, then they are absolutely, completely destroyed. So these are the classifications. Completely means like, imagine you have a box and you have a hing inside, right? So you take the hing completely out, so it's completely out. It's not there, but the smell still remains. So when the smell also goes away, then it's absolutely, completely, right? So by the platform of ruchi, and there is no even smell of it. It's gone. But then when we commit namaparat, then it's not so easy. They are then remaining in our heart, and they get almost completely removed by the platform of ruchi. They get completely removed, purna, by the platform of asakti. But the smell of it, that means that it still reminds us. It only gets removed by the beginning platform of prema. So only when the devotee actually starts to have full engagement with Krishna directly in pure devotional service, then only the consequences of committing namaparat is fully removed. So it's very, very unwise to think of committing a namaparat. Namaparat, the anarthas from namaparat, they become very deep rooted. And it will be hunting us for a long time. Now, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he also comments same like Srila Prabhupada about that when you perform devotional service, then unlike doing material activities, the devotional service is permanent. Right? We have heard it many times from Prabhupada's books and lectures. You do materialistic activity, it's temporary. You do some devotional activities, it permanently stays with you. Right? We have heard it, no? Okay. Now, the permanent can also not be permanent. There is a certain consequence or a certain condition which can destroy even the permanent activities, the permanent credits which we get from devotional service. It's very rare, but it can be done if somebody really wants that. And Bhakti Saraswati Prabhupada, he comments on it, and he is very specific. Now, we can start maybe thinking about a little bit what can be the conditions for such a severe reaction. So we know, okay, it's due to namaparat. Now we know 10 namaparats. Now, which of the namaparats we may see, or Krishna sees that as the most abominable? Yes?
It's abominable, like it's not so severe, or it doesn't mean that it's really severe.
Which one?
So
which will be the most severe namaparat?
Is it committing sinful activities in the strength of the Holy Name?
Blaspheming devotees who are engaged in.
Okay. Vaishnava parat. Yeah, right. Out of Vaishnava parat, there is one specific, the most abominable. Yes?
Offending Guru?
Yes. Offending Guru. So guru apparat. That's the most. But even that, even if one commits certain apparat towards guru, it's still it's bad, but it still may not have the strength to remove the pious, the devotional credits we had gotten. But if there is some specific apparat towards guru, then even the devotional results we have got will be removed. Okay, what we know that is the most. Okay, there is no prayaschita. Prayaschita, how is it? What's the atonement? Right? There is some quality, there is some activity which there is no atonement for, even in the material world. Yes?
Could it be accepting re-initiation when the guru is still alive?
Well, okay, it can be, but why?
Because that's like...
What's the quality? Why would somebody do that?
That's like consciously cutting off one's relationship with the guru.
Okay, but then what's the quality? What's the...
Enviousness?
Disrespectful?
Right.
Or not, not grateful, being ungrateful.
Yes, ungrateful. Ungratefulness, there is no atonement for. And you see, even if killing a brahmana, there is atonement for. There are the 5 mahapaps, which they are very severe, they are very sinful, but still if you really look, there is atonement for. There is no atonement for ungratefulness. The Shastra says that the Rakshasas, they will not eat a body of ungrateful person. Yeah, even they wouldn't touch. There is another story, just how it is. There was one woodcutter, and he got lost in the forest, and it was getting dark. It was a dense forest. He knew, if I'm not out, I'm going to be finished. So he was desperate, and he was calling for help. And suddenly, there came like a white elephant. And he talked to him. And he said, "Well, what do you need?" "Oh, you see, I'm lost in this forest. I don't know. Dark is coming. Night is coming, and I'm in danger." "Oh, okay, I'll take you out." So then, he jumped on the elephant. The elephant took him out of the forest. "Okay, this is the road. You just follow this road. It will take you to the city." "Okay, good, thank you." So then he came to the city, and then he suddenly he came and he was walking by a jewelry shop, and he saw, and they had many expensive items, and then among the most expensive items there were items out of ivory. So then he inquired a little bit, what is this? Why is it so expensive? And this is from elephant tusks, and what's the categorization? Which one is the most expensive? I said, yeah, it's expensive. They are very rare, like from white elephants, and then and the most expensive from a living elephant. So he said, wow. So then he became greedy. So he went back to the forest, calling the elephant. "Yeah, what do you need?" He said, "Look, my family is really starving. I have no money. I have so many debt. Could you help me?" "Yes." "No, sure. How?" "Can I have some of your tusks?" So, and then, okay, no problem, just cut off some and then just use it, no problem. So he did that, just cut off the tusk, and then went back to the city, and he sold them, and then he got a huge amount of money for it. So now he said, wow, I was so foolish. I left so much of the tusk on the elephant still. Could have got so much more. So then he goes back to the forest. And then he just calls the elephant. Oh, look, I paid all the debts and everything, but still no money left. No, please, can I take some more? Oh, no problem. So and then as he was about to cut, he was thinking, well, if I cut, then there will be so much of still left inside. So he just plugged them in, pulled them out. And the elephant was screaming, bleeding, but he wouldn't harm. But no, the woodcutter, okay, he plugged them out and thinking kind of, okay, finally there is nothing left, so now I have everything. Completely not caring about the elephant. Then suddenly the earth opened, he fall in and finished. It is said also that the earth cannot hold ungrateful person. So this is the most severe offense one can commit. This is the most severe namaparat. So now if this is committed towards one's guru, then there is no atonement for it. And the devotional credits one may have get destroyed. So the case you were saying can be also a case of it. So one has to be extremely careful to avoid any form of namaparat, and especially the Vaishnava parat, and on top of it, especially the Guru parat.
Can elaborate more on seva parat?
Seva parat, well, you have in Nectar of Devotion, they are described 64 items. Right? So are the seva parats, coming in the shoes, palanquin, right? Not washing your hands, not paying properly obeisances. So anything of that sort. So these are more severe than the sinful reactions and the sinful activities, but they are not as severe as the namaparats. So they are in between. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he didn't elaborate on those because he described which are the easiest to remove and the most difficult to remove. Yes? Yes?
When you speak about ungratefulness, so I guess for the conditioned souls, it's always the quality that all the conditioned souls have at least some ungratefulness.
Okay, so that's why the conditioned souls are here, right?
Yeah.
Nitya Badha.
Yeah.
Right? So when we actually develop gratefulness to Krishna, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, then we can then be hoping that Krishna will remove us from here by his cosmic mercy. But no, with ungratefulness maintaining in our heart, this is not going to happen. So it's very important then to not to maintain any ungratefulness. And ungratefulness is very easy to come when we maintain doubts. Srila Prabhupada talks about doubts as being very counterproductive, very bad for devotional service. In the beginning it's alright, but then once you start performing devotional service, you have to follow the orders. Doubting is just going to stop you. But doubts are still not as bad as long as there are doubts. When the doubts turn into misgivings, then we have a problem. Because misgivings are just another one step from being ungrateful. Do you understand the difference between doubt and misgiving? No. Doubts are something. Okay, I have a doubt that but anything like, okay, I have a doubt that anybody went to the moon, right? So, okay, you doubt that, but the scientist can not try to prove something and all this, but somebody clarifies your doubt, then it's clear. But okay, I have a doubt that say the halwa is sweet enough. You try the halwa, you see. If it's sweet, your doubt is clear. So the doubt can be clarified, can be purified, can be removed. You can get convinced. Then misgivings are like a doubt, but you are convinced before that it's the way you want. I have a doubt that the halwa is not sweet enough. Means you're always stating that. Even if somebody gives the halwa to you, no, I'm sure it's not good. I don't want it. So you are saying it, you already made your decision. You don't want to be convinced. So misgiving is something, you create the doubt and then, that's it. You don't want to be convinced otherwise. So in devotional service, when you have doubt, okay, I have a doubt that Krishna manifests as in different forms. Like how can Varaha be form of Krishna? Not how can a boar be manifested from a boy? Right? Okay, I have a doubt. Okay, you study and then you will see how Krishna manifests various forms, like the Dashavataar and unlimited other forms, how they manifest from Krishna because he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You studied it, okay, now I know, I have no doubt. Right? So there's a doubt, and then how doubt can be clarified. Now, somebody else, like atheists, this is nonsense. No, how can a boar be manifested from a small boy? It cannot be. No. This is nonsense. How? Just show it to me. How? And even if you would give him some proof, no, it's not possible. It's a misgiving. Right? So now, if you have a person who gives you, like Guru, he actually gives the highest knowledge. He gives you everything then what you need to go back to the spiritual world. But you develop the misgivings towards such Guru. Then this is ungratefulness. And of course, even within ungratefulness, there are so many levels. And when we talk about the ungratefulness removes the devotional credits. This is the most severe form of ungratefulness.